What's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at more manga from my month of March 2024. Let's get right into it. Okay, no. Sorry, that's not for me. I just felt like doing that. So March. As I said, the month of February was more of a JoJo's manga month, but it ended with part 5. I'm like halfway through part 5. I'm on volume 4. I finished volume 4. I have the rest of part 5. I'll probably get to that maybe towards the end of April. I just wanted to put up this iconic scene, the dance. Anyway, next up, Kaiju number 8. This is I thought this was interesting. This is a panel from one of the kaiju. He's conscious and stuff. It's very interesting. Hang on. I don't remember the character's name. Anyway, it was very interesting to see how this particular kaiju adapted to being, I don't know how to word it, turned into armor, but not really. Like, it was interesting to see, because the other, I guess this is a spoiler, it doesn't matter now, but because the other sets we don't see consciousness there, so to see this creature talking, like, the creature also had control, so like, if, I won't say who got this kaiju, but they were disagreeing and stuff, and it was not going well. So, but they're compatible in terms of personality, I will say that. Very hyped. The anime is starting soon. I don't know if I'll watch it. They released the promotional video for it. Maybe I'll watch the fights, but I've heard a lot of people say it's going to be like typical shonen thing, like people aren't going to watch it after like a week, but we'll see. Dawn to Dawn. Dawn. This hasn't happened yet. I don't know who the little freak there with the antenna is. Not the little, the punching mantis crab thing. But a big battle ended, and new allies were acquired. It was very interesting. Like, some characters from, like, you wouldn't think would make a return. They do make a return. Which was very cool to see. I like when manga, or just stories in general, they introduce a character. It's almost like that guy, it's a saying, hang on, something's gun. Oh yeah, Chekhov's gun. So, essentially, if you know what that means, it's like, if there's this gun, okay, if it's introduced in a third chapter, the first chapter, and it doesn't go off in like chapter 2 or 3, then it shouldn't have been introduced. Like, it should not just be hanging there, Apparently, I think some people kind of bend the rule a little bit. Like I said, some characters were introduced, you might not think anything of them, but then, like I said, they came back, and it's like, whoa, did not expect them to be important. I don't know what's important in this story, because, well, there was a goal, a really stupid goal, a really silly goal, and it's kind of been put on the back burner, at least so far in what I've read. But yeah, next up, Chainsaw Man. This was actually in the volume. Denji, you know, he got he got groomed. And he's back at it. What I mean by groomed is like not by anybody in this. You know, if you've read the series, you know who he got groomed by. This was volume 14, and there was a scene I had seen a panel of Denji with the penguin. Finally got to see that. Very interesting. We kind of had a return of. I mean, obviously, if you know the rules of how devils work in Chainsaw Man, devils can make returns. I thought I recognized a particular demon, and then we got another demon that we knew. So, you know, Fujimoto, you're so good. Anyway, so this one, One Punch Man. It was volume 27. It was so good. We're finally getting closer to the fight between Saitama and Garo, and we're gonna get to see God. For a while, those like panels were like when I'm assuming when it initially released, because particular panels were thrown all over Twitter and the internet. We got to learn the backstory of Black Luster. Black Alloy Luster. And I just want to make sure I got this correct. Yeah, Super Alloy Dark Shine. I don't know why I called him Black Alloy Luster. I apologize. It's very weird. He appears black, but we get a flashback of his childhood and how he became so strong in this volume. He was initially white as a kid. He like reverse Michael Jackson bullshit. It threw me for a loop. He was a little scrawny white kid, and then he became strong, and for some reason that made his skin black. It's not really elaborated on, so yeah, we saw him and Garo fight. There was a really iconic panel, and Garo was like, I want to say he was sitting or something, and it made him look like a skull, like a deer skull, like antlers or some shit. It was very interesting, very cool volume. Next up, Dragon Ball Super, R.A.P. Toriyama. This was volume 20 of Dragon Ball Super. And we finished up the Granola arc. I probably already showed this panel before, but Bardock. I love to see Bardock. So yeah, we finished up the Granola arc, and now we're back on Earth. And some time, it doesn't say how much time has passed, but some characters have grown up a little bit. In particular, two characters. I still find it weird, so Mai, she's, if you know who she is, you know who she is. They were turned into kids with Pilaf and the dog. I find it weird how she's into Trunks, like, just because she was turned into a little kid again, but mentally she's not a kid. It's kind of, maybe I'm reading into that too much. It feels weird. Unless I read it wrong. Also, I get emails from Shonen Jump whenever new chapters come out, so every like Sunday or Saturday. Um, and what I saw, I'm not ready for, because I'm trying to understand. I don't understand how Gohan is so strong. Like, I don't. I know he gets this new form in the superhero movie. I haven't watched it. I don't know if I will. I'm not really a fan of the animation style, but maybe I'll give it a shot just to see how it goes. But either way, it will come up in Dragon Ball Super, so it doesn't matter if I watch it or not. Enjoyed this volume a lot. Next up, Trojan X. Shit got lit. Let me tell you. See that giant hand? It's really weird. Some cool stuff is happening. And this is a series I always look forward to. I cannot tell what's going to happen. The art is beautiful. It's Sui Ishida. You can't go wrong with him in his art. As you can see by this panel. Maybe this isn't like good quality, but like the image isn't, but the actual panel is. It's so good. Like, if you are a fan of Tokyo Ghoul, or if you're craving something, or want to know more than Tokyo Ghoul, what Sui Ishida has also made, go for this. This is new. This is coming out. It's I cannot recommend it enough. It's so awesome. We got to see some more stuff related to like the earlier chapters. We got it expanded on, and now it makes sense. It was like, just go read it. Also, we got some awesome battles. Yeah. I don't know if I should be saying the volume numbers. I haven't been saying them because I don't really remember the volume numbers. I have a list. This was volume 5. Anyway, next up, Record of Ragnarok, volume 9. It feels like each battle lasts between 2 and 3 volumes. The volume 10 is definitely going to wrap up this battle between oh boy, the sumo wrestler from Japan. I want to call him Siddhartha, but that's not his name. Let me quick search. Damn it, dude. I don't want to go on Google. Show me. Oh my gosh. So. Yeah. It's, Raiden Taemon. He's the sumo wrestler. And there's. Oh, this is Buddha. I feel dumb. Very dumb. Wait, is it Buddha? No, it's not Buddha. It's Shiva. My bad. I said Siddhartha earlier, and that's what Buddha was as a human. I had a little phase where I went into Buddhism, watched a ton of stuff on it. I have a book on it, Buddhism for Dummies. Anyway, this is the omniscient reader's point of view. I don't know if this is getting an anime. It wouldn't surprise me if it is. I think it is. I picked it up because I believe it was the Omnibus Collector recommended. No, it wasn't the Omnibus Collector. It was the Max Man. He talked about it in a video, and it sounded interesting, so I picked it up, and I loved it. This is a cute dude, right? Yeah, go read it. You'll see he's not. It's almost... It's like a twist on the whole, like, oh, my world has become a video game kind of thing. It's a twist on that. It will catch you off guard. Go read it. Haha, this was one I was looking forward to. Hang on, it's called Gar. You know what? Hang on. It should be at the bottom of my list. Yeah, it's called Gachi Okuta. This one I've heard has a slow start, but then it gets really good. I wasn't even sure if I was going to pick up Volume 2. I've only read Volume 1. I will get Volume 2 and 3 just to see if it does pass the 3-volume test. Interesting concept. It kind of reminds me, it feels like somebody watched Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer when he goes to that toy island, and I think it's before New Year's or something. Baby New Year's or whatever, yeah. And they were like, hey, I like this. Let's incorporate that into the... Kind of, in a way. Go read it if you want. I can't be 100% certain, but the art is really cool. I will say that. It's really good. Next up, Tokyo These Days, Volume 1. This is about a manga. This quality is not good. At the time I couldn't find anything. It's by Taiyo Matsumoto, and essentially this follows a manga editor who retires, and we see he's the main character, but we also see some side character stuff about different mangaka and other editors. I believe this is a short. I don't know how long it is. I'm not even gonna guess. I'm sorry. It's like a slice of life, you know. It's like a sit down and chill. It was nice. It was a nice read. I'm definitely gonna continue reading it, as I said about Sunny, but I'll get to them eventually. I have a lot on my list. Solo Leveling, this was Volume 8, I believe. It's good as always. I wish the pacing was a bit faster, but I can't complain. It's a good story. Some interesting stuff happened. I saw that the English dub voice actor for the main character, Flip. Oh, his name is Jin Woo Sung. I was gonna call him Woo Sung, Woo Long. He got heat over saying "arise." People didn't like the way he said it, and then he got he responded on TikTok. It has millions of views. Yeah. Go watch the anime. I've heard people are really enjoying it. So go watch the anime if you don't read manga. If you don't want to watch it, read it, or the light novel. I read the manhwa, obviously. It's interesting seeing how the story progresses, and if you think about where he was at the beginning of the story versus now, big difference, big change. The world has changed. He has changed with it. Next up, Uh, Jungle Juice. I believe this was brain fart, brain fart, brain fart, brain fart. Volume 2. That feels a little strange to me to say Volume 2. It feels like it was Volume 3. But I have Volume 2 written down. No, I'm kind of certain it was Volume 3. Am I dumb, stupid, or dumb? Huh? Anyway, it was good. It was interesting. Again, it's like My Hero Academia. I've heard someone describe it this way: My Hero Academia, but just bugs. Like the abilities are all bug based, which is not wrong. It's very true. Um, oh my god, I spelled it wrong. I'm trying to see if it diverts from the path. Apparently, Volume 3 is out. I guess it was Volume 2, because I'm reading the description of Volume 3. And yeah, it was Volume 2. But seeing this, it feels like some of this is a bit far-fetched. I mean, it's fiction, of course it's going to be far-fetched, but what I mean is it feels like some of these abilities are being pulled out of the author's ass, but it's backed up by at least some science, I feel. Yeah. It's also interesting because some people became what they feared. Like, they didn't like a certain, but like, for example, one character is a cockroach, and they were scared. They didn't like cockroaches. Okay, where they lived, it was in South Korea. They have these apartments that are like kind of half underground, but not. I don't know what they call them. If you watch the movie Parasite, you'll see it. Parasite, the South Korean film, very good. But if you watch that, you'll see a glimpse of what I'm talking about. Anyway, this character didn't like it, and this whatever insect you spray around when you use the jungle juice, you get turned into. So yeah, they got turned into what they didn't like. So interesting stuff. Next up, Soul Eater Perfect Edition Volume 13. I think we have like 3 volumes left. I'm excited. This is a panel from it. It's so good, so peak. Love Fire Force. I'm loving Soul Eater, and just look at the. It's so awesome. It's shonen, or yeah, it's shonen, and so much happens. It's action packed, and I like how I'm in unknown territory because, like I've said before, I haven't gotten this far. I don't know where it diverts from the anime's ending, because the anime original ending, I don't know what that is. So, yeah, I don't know. I can't point out any differences. So much happened. I mean, I could talk about whatever I want because the series it's been out for like over a decade, maybe even over 2 decades. So if you haven't read it by now or watched it, get with the program, people. I won't say anything much about it. Progression is awesome. I can't wait for the next volume. They do so well. They ended on such, like, the people who put manga volumes together, I don't know what they'd be called. Editors? They're not editors. The publishers. pick their people good, and they know how to end it on a good note to want you coming back for more. Most of the time. Yeah. Go read it or watch it. Homunculus. Bum bum bum. This was Omnibus. Homunculus Omnibus 3. A lot happened. I'm in a Discord server, and there's a channel for Manga Talk. Somebody said the ending is weird. It's wild. I can picture that, because what I've read now, the one thing I have to criticize, I don't like how there aren't chapters. You read a whole volume at a time. I don't know how it was released. I believe it was in a magazine. So I guess that makes sense. But so when I want to take a break from reading it, I have to assume where a chapter might have ended. That's my cat meowing. Or I just go into I read the volume and I'm like, I'm prepared to read a full volume. And that could take 2 hours or so. But it's a really good story. Well, it's fucked up. I've mentioned before, go into this, look into the content warnings. There's a lot that's messed up. And yeah, some weird, I keep saying weird, but that's the only way to describe this series. Weird. Creative as well. I know the mangaka created Ichi the Killer, which is over now, and manga that was turned into a movie. The movie's very renowned as well, from what I understand. Ichi the Killer, yeah. But Homunculus, I chose this because this character had a lot of involvement. I mean, they're basically the side character. The only other, consistent character in this manga, aside from our boy, Naoki. Wait, is that his name? I'm bad with names, except, I'm bad with names. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me look. Naoki. His name? Hang on. His name? Nakoshi. Okay, I was close. Sorry. Anyway, love it. I'm loving it so far as a story. Next up, Oshinoko Volume 5. Whenever I read this, I'm so hyped. But I've seen a panel going around about incest, and honestly, I can't say I'm surprised, but I hate how good stories get ruined by incest. Why the fuck do you have to include it? I mean, technically speaking, they're not, mentally speaking, they're not siblings. But physically speaking, they technically are. It's, I don't know. I don't know what could happen. I don't know what could lead to that. Although, I guess I can see it, because Aqua kind of has like a sister, like a big brother complex. Like, it's my sister. Ah. Yeah. Cannot wait. I need more of these to come out. I love it. My Hero Academia. Shit got lit. Yo, yo, yo. This actually is a panel from the volume. There's a... Towards the end of the volume, there's a... Deku makes an entrance, which, if it gets animated, I can see... I mean, it's going to get animated, but if it gets animated well, I can see people making edits that go fire. Because his entrance is really, really nice. It's volume 37, by the way. I just saw a panel of Deku in a terrible state, and I'm... Yeah. Not ready for that. Give me more. Give it to me monthly, a volume a month. Every other month. I need it. I need it. Like SpongeBob needed water in that one episode. I need it. Blue Box, I read, like 2 volumes. Ugh, excuse me. So I read, 8 and 9. A lot of stuff went down. Someone got their heart broken. There's a quote I actually want to share. That a character... The way they described their crush, their love, I found it really beautiful. Hang on, I'm just looking for it. I feel dumb. I should have saved it. I should have, favorited it. I have so many pictures. I'm a meme collector, okay? I can't help it. Among other garbage on my phone. Here it is. So... They really wanted this character to kiss them. They were like, I really wish they'd kiss me. They'd do it. Anyway, and the way she describes her feeling in that moment was, I said her, spoiler, in that quiet classroom, my body was tingling with a feverish hum, and my heart was pounding so hard it hurt. Okay, now that I'm reading that out loud, it doesn't sound that good. But to me, at the moment, it was really, poetic and good. I'm loving the series. Next, Undead Unluck. I think we reached chapter 100. Some very important shit is happening. I can say that. Volume 14. This is a panel from the chapter. A big battle ensues. We're always learning shit, and it's so nice. It's so cool. And I'm curious about what is going to happen in the next volume, because something happens, or something is about to happen, and it's going to be very weird. And yeah, some people are dying. I will say that. At least 2 people died, 3 people died. Anyway, more than that are about to die, because it's like an all-out war. These 2 fucking guys are taking on everyone, and they're fucking clapping cheeks. It's insane. Anyway, next, Boys Abyss, my favorite piece of fucking garbage. This is this is going to be the next volume, panel in the next volume. I know that because where the volume left off, this was about to happen. It's so weird, dude. It's trash. It's like your average. It's like fucking Grey's Anatomy or The Good Doctor. Like what the fuck? it's obviously some good stuff happened. Actually, nothing good happened. I feel bad for. I hope the characters have a good ending. This one's volume 4. 4 volumes in, and I can already see how fucking trash this is. It's it's like good garbage. I'm like a fucking raccoon. It's good, but bad. It's bad in a it's bad in a good way. It's like you're watching a car wreck happen and you can't look away, or something like that. Like, god damn, this bitch is psycho. If you're going to read it, content warnings, look them up, because you don't want to see some of the stuff that is in there, like mentionings of suicide, abuse, a lot of sex. A lot of sex goes on. It's not healthy either. It's very much not healthy. A lot of unhealthy relationships in this. Okay, like next up, One Piece volume. I got this. It was 104, but I'm looking to double check because I don't want to be wrong. Who do you think I am? No, it was 105. My bad. This was actually like the last panel. You could see Choppa, fucking. Oh my god, I feel dumb. God damn it, dude. Chopper. Luffy. Zimbabwe. Monbay. This is not good. Jimbei. Yeah. They finally left, fucking Wano. Now they're on Egghead. I'll say that. And the One Piece, the animation goes hard. Okay, listen. I saw, I just saw a video of like a recent thing on Twitter about it, like recent episode, and Luffy doing the Gear 5 transformation on his own. They animated that like crazy. You can tell everybody who animates One Piece is really passionate about it, and I love to see that. Next up, One Piece Ace's story. This is Boichi did the panel. Someone did the paneling, and Boichi drew the stuff. And I don't know who wrote the side story, but it's so good. I was going to read the light novel, but then this came out, and Boichi's doing the art. So I guess the story was Odo had once said he'd like to see the One Piece characters drawn in Boichi's style. Boichi did that on Twitter, and then lo and behold, he got roped in and offered this, and he was like, "Hell yeah, I'll do it, man!" And he did it, and he does a beautiful job. He does it justice. I believe Oda said he'd do like the combat justice, and the combat is so cool. Like, if the Ace story gets an animation, I hope it is in Boichi's style, because it's so good. And we also get to see Ace do his thing and grow as a character. We get to see him learn his moves and whatnot. Sorry, I have a piano I don't know how to play, and I'm just strumming it because this is the last volume. Anyway, that was it. Even if you don't read One Piece, I'd recommend reading this so you can learn more about Ace. Not just Ace, there are other characters you can learn more about. But the art was so beautiful. I'm so glad Boichi was allowed to do it and wanted to do it. The month of April will. I'll be honest. Recording this is the day of the eclipse. You can figure out what day that is. I'm gonna look out the window and I'm gonna blind my eyes. Anyway, I'm almost halfway through April, I think. Why am I saying I think? I'm saying I think because I don't know. No, I'm 7 more days until I'm halfway through the month. I believe I'm. The second half is definitely going to be manga. I've been reading a normal book and it's been a little difficult for me. I'll explain why later, but I'll say a little bit now. Because the way it's written, what I'm reading now is. Each chapter is like 20 chapters. There are 22 chapters. I'll be honest, I did not know how many pages there were going into this. There were 22 chapters. Then there's like a side for like the research notes and index because I'm reading a biography on someone. I'm not gonna read that, but I guess I have like I'm close. Okay, I'm very close to finishing it. I have like 8 chapters left, so I'm almost there. Then I have a stack of manga to read, which I'll be happy to get to. Anyway, thank you for watching. Peace out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share with all your friends. Woohoo! See ya.